So regulatory affairs is a profession responsible for the licensing and compliance of medicines to government regulatory standards through submissions to agencies that demonstrate the quality, safety, and efficacy of a medicine. So there's a lot of terminology being used here, but what does this actually mean? What this means is for a medicine to reach the market and be available for patients to use them, these medicines have to demonstrate their quality, safety, and efficacy. So it needs to be demonstrated that the medicine is of a suitable quality. It needs to be demonstrated that the medicine is safe, and it needs to be demonstrated that the medicine works as well. Sorry, someone's not saying that they can't see the screen, so if you could just do thumbs up if you can see the screen. Okay. So for those of you who cannot see the screen, just try to leave the meeting and rejoin, or try to use a different device. So if you're on mobile phone, use your desktop, or if you're on desktop, use your mobile phone. Okay, so you need to demonstrate the quality, safety, and efficacy of the medicine. So is the medicine a suitable quality? Is it safe for the patients? And does it work? Now, how does a pharmaceutical company do that? They do this through the data that they provide to the health authority. This data they're building over many years while they're doing the clinical studies and even before the clinical studies. And what they have to do is marry the data that they've presented about their medicine with the regulatory requirements. So the way they generate this data has to be in compliance with what the health authority are looking for. And this needs to start from before this medicine enters the patient. This needs to start when we're in preclinical study phase. We need to start understanding what are the regulatory requirements. So as regulatory affairs professionals, what we do is we keep up to date with the legislation and guidelines, and we ensure that the products that we're working on comply with these guidelines for the relevant submission that we are doing. Okay. We then also support the preparation of these submissions and the regulatory strategies and projects. So if you want a specific example, then do let me know at the end of this meeting and I can give you some more examples, but I will go through one example in the next slide.